The surprising, the scintillating, the darlings of the American League. One out, 5 pitches. There goes a line drive to left field.
When I'm out to the ball game, it's like an ice cream. Got a $7 cold hot dog and an ice cream. Back to the back, woo,
you know what today is?
team, crack to the back, take me out
Today
with the
is
ice cream.
April 2nd.
It's the smell of the grass, it's the catch of the fans.
Couch talk.
Couch
Couch talk.
Talking trash, it's the pop of the club. Never stopping the love. Home running the lights, looking up to above. I don't care if you a Yankee.
Is that the New Age remix?
New Age remix.
For all those hip baseball
For all those hip baseball players. So here's the thing, guys. Right now it's 7-2, top of the 5th inning. Home team dog, Tampa Bay beating Tanaka with the Yankees. People are texting here already, giving out their prognostications and analysis. Guys, don't bet favorites in baseball. You'll get killed. Even if it's 115, you're laying 5 cents over what you would lay in a basketball game or a football game. That's the thing. When somebody says to me it's only 115, 115, would you lay 120 is double the juice on a regular basketball game or football game. Now, we were sitting here yesterday, we were talking about those Final Four matchups, and I said, you know, they look like sucker bets to me. I said, these games should basically be pick 'em, and sure enough, both teams won by the number, didn't cover the number, but won. Both number one seeds won, but didn't cover.
I was talking about this earlier, that South Carolina has covered the second half when they're down. They've come back 95% of the time in the second half. So the real play was Carolina in the second half.
You know,
South Carolina in the second half.
if you're not in-game trading in 2017 and you're being one-dimensional, you're a goofball. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Most people don't want to hear it, but the reality is, right now, you have your iPhone?
Yeah.
Let me turn this down. Actually, let me do it here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Can you hold this for a second, sir? Siri, what time is it?
The time is 3:34 p.m.
Siri, what time is it?
The time is 3:34 p.m.
One more time. Siri, what time is it?
It's 3:34 p.m.
What day is it?
It's Sunday, April 2nd, 2017.
Guys, she just told you. It's 3:34. Where am I located?
I can't get your exact location, but I think you're near 3 Greenwood.
Whoa, okay. Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the bottom line, guys. It is 3:34. Ask yourself this. Where is your insider? When I say coming from the outside, coming to the inside, where is your insider? When I say stop guessing, start winning, I can't put the shirt on. I don't have my medium. This is the double, triple X for my man Mike right here. When I say stop guessing, start winning, what I mean is, if it was that easy, literally that easy, you need to take that home, iron it, press it, think about it, you know what I mean? I know you're going to wear that on your next day.
I'm going to cut the sleeves off, wear it to the gym.
There you go. If it was that easy to send out the selections at 10 o'clock in the morning, we'd be doing it.
Right.
I don't think we walked in until 10 o'clock in the morning. Because this nonsense of walking in before the lines are even up in Vegas makes no sense. Understand that I go between Vegas and Baltimore, Vegas and Baltimore, Vegas and Baltimore, back and forth like a yo-yo. I'll be back in a week and a half in Vegas. And you cannot go and make a wager until 8 o'clock in the morning, which is 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, why would somebody be here analyzing the opening number on a spread or a money line? You can talk about offshore all you want, but you still have money running up and down the strip. And you still have to be cognizant of the fact that there's professional betting groups in Vegas that do this for a living. There's professional sports betting funds that are registered with the government now in the state of Nevada, not Nevada. Mr. Blessing gets very irritated. Nevada. And understand that this is a business just like the trading business. We were talking to a client earlier. He was talking about his E-Trade account, his trading. This is trading. The only difference is our market is open 7 days a week, not 5 days a week. And with the introduction of MLB, let me go over here and grab the schedule. This is the MLB 2017.
How is that espresso?
I mean, it's good as long as you guys don't drink it all when I'm not here. I'll leave you guys pound it. All right, so MLB 2017. What you guys love about MLB, the ones that love MLB, is the times. You get the early fix, the early action, right? So you can tell them, for instance, today's Sunday, but then tomorrow, what time is the first game here in the National League?
Eastern 105.
105 Eastern Standard Time. They're all early, skewed early. 105, 110, 210, 410, 410. The whole national card is early. You hear that, Mike? It's early. American League, 110, 110, 305, 410, 705, and then you get your late West Coast for the guys in Vegas. It's that 705 ESPN2 game. Tuesday, opening day here in Baltimore. We'll be on the radio, 1400 a.m.
What's the coincidence? Look at that coincidence.
Oh,
Opening day.
stop
Orioles.
guessing, start winning. Opening day Orioles. I am on the opening day page on the Orioles. I'm sure my lovely friends at Don Best put me on that page for a reason. Here's the bottom line. Yeah, they probably put me on that page for a reason. Because they know I'm here in Baltimore. Will I be at the game? Absolutely not. Do you want to call me at 1-800-880-7507? Absolutely. Are you going to get me on the phone? Absolutely not. Here's what you have to understand. American League, 110, 505, and then it goes to the late action. You have to understand that this schedule is every day there's a little early action. Last year it wasn't the case. But remember I told you, I said every day, 145, 110, Thursday, 12:35, 140, 110, 210, 3:35, all times Eastern. Friday, 105, 305, 110. So what happens is, you're not going to want to hear this if you're listening. If you haven't watched my Millionaire Maker report, if you have a gambling problem, if you have a gambling addiction, if you are a loser and you're simply playing for action and you're looking for that dopamine hit through your brain where you just have a game to root for and you just need that action and you just can't go to the gym and work out like we do. He wants a dopamine hit. He just lifts 500 pounds over his head till his head's about ready to pop off like a cherry. Here's the bottom line. You're going to get it. Because you have early games every single day of the week, 7 days a week, not 1 day, not 2 days, not 3 days, not 4 days, not 5 days, not 6 days, 7 days. Now, the month started on the 1st, and if you care that the games start early every day, then you are, like the month started, a fool. You are playing for all the wrong reasons. You are simply playing for action. You are not playing for profit. Have we made a play yet today?
No.
What time is it, Siri?
It's 3:41 p.m.
3:41 p.m. We have not made a play yet today in baseball. Why? Because just because it's the first day of the official season, there's only 3 games on the board. And I'm not just making plays to make plays. The first game started at 1:10. The second game starts at 4:10. The third game starts at 8:35. Where is your insider? Where is your analyst? Where is your handicapper this Sunday? He probably posted plays online the night before. Remember, it's an outdoor sporting event. Remember, wind conditions change. Remember, basketball and hockey have an absence of weather. You don't have to worry about the weather at all. You have to worry about the weather here. I am a cyclist and a motorcyclist. Wind is not your friend. Crosswinds will take a man off an 1,100-pound fat boy like a piece of paper. Crosswinds will fly you off a bike like a piece of paper. Crosswinds will take an outfielder and watch the ball coming to him and he won't catch that ball. Crosswinds will affect a horse going around the track, depending upon which way the winds are coming into the track or against the track. Wind is not your friend. This is the time of year where, just like in the winter time, it can be sunny outside and all of a sudden, rain could just come right in. April showers, rain what?
May flowers.
May flowers. It can literally turn on a dime here. I was snapping the other day. It was sunny. Next thing I know, sheets of rain. That's why you have rain delays. It could be 80 degrees on the East Coast, and then it could go down to 30 degrees in the next month. We've had the coldest March that I can recall, even though we had an absence of snow, except when I was in Las Vegas. Did you enjoy the snow?
That was
My kids built a snowman this side, a mini snowman.
I think we had about snow for 24 hours.
24 hours. Enough to cancel the flight that if I was here I would have missed. Oh look, there's the radio show. Tomorrow, I'll be on the radio with my man Brian. You can log on to kshp.com and listen live. That's kshp.com. Understand that there aren't many people that have the contacts that I have. There aren't many people that run in the circles that I run with. There aren't many people that break bread with the people that I break bread with. And remember one thing, I am an insider not because of what I know. I know less than 90% of the people watching this video about sports. This guy's the fantasy expert. This guy can break down all the players. This guy can break down all the games. That's not my job. My job is to have the relationships with the people that don't want to deal with you watching this video. They don't want to deal with underfunded lottery ticket bettors. This video is going to be a little longer than the normal video because it is the April video that we didn't do yesterday for this first day of the MLB season. I had a client send me a text, I'm interested in your MLB picks. What can you do for me? What can you do for me? Of course, I did not respond. I called him, and I said, listen, what are you working with? If you walk into the casino, and I couldn't get a straight answer out of the guy. Underfunded with expectations of profits based upon a dream. That's what the lottery ticket is for. That's why you go, if you're in Vegas and you drive 3 hours through Bakersfield to California and you go buy a lottery ticket. Because you can get that big score. You have that 1 in a million chance. If you're going to open up an account with $500, a mobile wagering account in Vegas with $500, if you're going to walk into the casino or fly in there with $1,000, walk over to the Baccarat table and bet banker or player. Don't go to the roulette wheel and bet bet black or red, because I'm going to give you a free tip. Then it's going to come up 000 and the greens are going to kill you. Walk up to the Baccarat table and just bet it all on banker or all on player, and you're going to have, and if it hits the tie, you get your money back. It is literally the best 50-50 bet in the house, or the come or don't come at the crap table. But other than that, if you're just looking to make a score with a little bit of money and you're going to be underfunded, this is not the game for you. MLB is a marathon. You could almost have a child in this season. April, May, June, July, August, September, and then finally in October, we have our champion. We're talking 7 months of action. 160 games, not counting postseason. And the dogs are going to win 50% of the time. And I mean big dogs, baby. Barking to the bank. Big, big dogs are going to win. And you're going to sit there and you're going to handicap some pitcher and think he's great because he won 20 games when he could have won 30 games if his bullpen didn't blow it, because you have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea how these lines are made. You have no idea how these numbers are made. And you haven't learned anything other than thinking that the definition of insanity and doing the same thing over and over again will yield you different results. You didn't make big money in January. You didn't make big money in February. You didn't make big money in March doing it your way. As that song Calvin sings, now you want to learn how to do it my way. My way is the MLB way. My way is the right way. My way stands the test of time. Not for 1 decade, not for 2 decades, 3 decades. 3 decades with the sources that I deal with and pass that information along to you. So, all I can say to you is this. If you're looking to make money and you're looking to actually have a huge baseball season, I think you should pick up the phone and call Mike. And I think you should make it a profitable season instead of worrying about you doing it your way, because your way isn't going to work. And on that note, you have anything to say, Mike?
No, I think I'm very excited for baseball. You know, I'm a huge Orioles fan. And this season, as we proved last season with the test of time, if you really follow it throughout the whole season, it's a millionaire maker.
If you haven't watched our Millionaire Maker Report video, remember, it's almost 4 o'clock. Where is your insider? You want to come in from the outside? You want to come into the inside? We're here till 8:35 this Sunday. We're always here because that's what real wise guys do. They work for you. Good day, good luck.
You are the one thing in my way.